Apart from collating the world's biggest news segment, what have you done this week, mate?
So if I've not been playing COD, I managed to play a little bit of Midnight Suns.
Yes, mate.
It's a tactical role-playing game by Firaxis Games in collaboration with Marvel. It features various comic book characters from the multiple Marvel comic properties, such as Midnight Suns, Avengers, X-Men, and Runaways. It's basically around a story which you play as Hunter, this character they've created that gets resurrected from the dead, from in a sleep of like centuries ago, some previous battles against Lilith, who is dark magic.
It is Lilith.
The daughter of Dracula, I believe.
Yes. Oh, wow.
She's resurrected
I didn't know
by
Lilith.
Dr. Faustus of Hydra.
Yeah.
He brings her back from her eternal slumber. And then, you basically are playing XCOM, but with Marvel characters. It's really cool. I like the combat is basically XCOM. So you go into a map, there's characters that you've got to fight, and it's a bit of a card battler as well, because to fight anybody, you have to use randomly selected cards from your characters. You can have buffs, you can have straight out attacks, healing, you name it. It's really cleverly done. It's done within, obviously, people that know what they're doing with those type of games. So it plays really well from a combat side. When you're not in the battles, you go back to your base of operations called the Abbey. And then here it goes a little bit weird. It's got this RPG element where you can run around the Abbey and find stuff that's hidden. You can collect masterwork comic book covers and then remove the classic paintings that are hanging up in the Abbey and replace them with comic book covers. You can chat to your characters a bit like Mass Effect, so you start to build up your relationships with your characters and help them on side missions. We can give them gifts, and it goes all very Sims-like. It's all very odd.
No.
It's a very weird combination.
My favorite one that I saw, I think it was in SkillUp's review. He highlighted that you could, Oodles, you know Blade.
I do.
Ultimate Badass. Yeah. So one of his interactions is to, he invites you along to a book club he has with Carol Danvers, because
fuck off.
But he only set up the book club with Carol Danvers because he has a crush on her, but he doesn't know how to say that to her. So he invites you along as a kind of a third wheel so that he can be with her, but not be awkward.
That's
Blade.
Fucking brilliant.
Can't wait to see this in the MCU.
Blade. No. Blade does shag Captain Marvel. So
I know, but
that's a thing.
But Blade not having any game? Seriously?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I imagine that's more raw and animalistic. Not like, can you let that girl that I fancy know that I fancy her, please?
I'm telling you now, right? Wesley Snipes and Mahershala Ali, they have got game. They have got game. If they wanted a woman, they'd get her.
But Steve Rogers is also in this book club. And he goes to it because he thinks Blade wants to be his friend.
Oh, it's so cute. He's a man out of time.
Really weird kind of what shouldn't work, but it just weirdly works, even though it's bizarre and campy and goofy and
reel off some of the characters that are in it, mate. Some of the main characters, just so I can get a grasp of who's in it.
You start off with the tutorial covers Iron Man, Doctor Strange. Then when you get past that, you end up meeting Nico from Runaways. She's there. You got Reyes plays Ghost Rider, the younger.
Oh, is it the one in the car?
Ghost Rider is there. Yep. You got Blade, obviously, as mentioned. That's as far as I've got with the main character, Captain Marvel.
Is Magic not in it? Because she's in it, Midnight Suns.
Playable.
Oh, sorry, Magic's there as well, yes.
Yeah, Colossus' sister.
Yeah. Playable roster includes Iron Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Blade, Ghost Rider, Magic Hulk, and Nico Minoru.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one from Runaways.
That's weird. They've mixed some of the magic ones with the technological ones.
And there's been 4 more marked as upcoming season pass characters in Storm, Venom, Deadpool, and everyone's favourite, Morbius.
Oh, it's Morbius in it. It's Morbin time.
But there's in-jokes, there's Easter eggs, there's cheeky nods and fan service. The films and TV series are referenced in different ways.
Morbius is definitely weird Morbin time then.
Better do it.
Yeah, it's just got this weird kind of it's that in between the original comics, the Marvel universe, and this sort of universe in the middle. It's really odd.
Did you ever read Midnight Suns at all?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
no.
It's so good.
Well, I will do after playing this. But yeah,
so good.
I'm kind of enjoying it. It is exactly as it is. It's an XCOM game, but it's got all this other weird stuff that shouldn't really be in the game, but kind of works, but doesn't. It's very hard to explain.
I've heard it's mega long as well. Like it's like an 80-hour game.
Probably. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm definitely invested in it. But yeah, I love XCOM. I got well into that, so I'm enjoying the fact that it's made by them, so it plays well enough. It does have some issues. XCOM 2 used to crash repeatedly on the PS4. I would imagine you'd have a similar issue with this. I'm playing it on the PS5, and I've had not crashing, but just some clipping issues, some janky movement and stuff like that. So they may patch that out, but they never did.
If you play like War of the Chosen nowadays, you play War of the Chosen nowadays, it's a completely different game, isn't it, Gadget? It's completely like fixed. It's just fucking stunning. Oh, I'm banging to this.
I like it. And I
quid.
definitely like it with the card basis as well. It's basic. It's not too dissimilar to Snap in its own little way.
Shut up! Your cards don't fucking say that.
Your cards, the cards that you select will buff your characters, or they'll do attack moves, and you're actually overwhelmed at some points with lots of enemies coming on the screen. So, because obviously you're playing a superhero, so it's got to be a bit of a challenge. But you use your cards right, you'll get the outcomes you want.
Can't believe they've used Lilith. I wonder if Dracula turns up.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, so I recommend it.